Okay, I'm gonna try to make y'all a video here of this dune buggy. I'm gonna put this thing on eBay. Do a little walk around here. Traded for this thing about a year ago and just got it out and finished stuff that the guy that started building it hadn't done to it. I put the gas tank in it, had to set the body back off. He had a new gas tank, had everything to finish this thing. Said the motor had been professionally built and cranked on the stand. And when I traded for it, he had a lawnmower gas tank hooked to it. Got the old school Kragers on it. They got a little bit of rust in them. Corners, but they still look good on it. I think this thing is called a Mini T is what I was told. Got some pretty nice custom bumpers on it. They haven't been painted. Fiberglass seems to be real good on this thing. I hadn't seen no cracks or anything. It needs interior work done in it. This thing's, I think, supposed to have rear seats in it. It's on the long chassis. It's had new floor pans and all, I believe, put in it. These numbers here, I don't guess you can see them. They go to the title. This thing's titled to 1959. I had to stick a steering column in it. He didn't have that in it. Got that. Shows when it's charging. That's with the left turn signal on it. I think they work off the back right here. And that's the right turn signal working. That little gauge over there, let's see, let me turn this. See if the right turn signal's blinking back here, yeah. There's a right turn signal on that. This is for the headlights. They work. Tail lights work there. There. That little gauge is stuck in over there for the water temperature. There was a hole in there and that just filled that in. Of course, we know this thing's air cooled, there's no water temperature. It's a neat rear bumper on the back of this thing too. I don't know what that little, plan on towing there with that little small hitch set up, but the bumper is neat. It's got independent rear suspension. I guess you can see a little oil leak there. This thing's been setting, let's see, been setting since Sunday, and that spot there hadn't been cranked. Normally this thing cranks real well. We'll turn the key and see how it fires up. But all the pans, this needs to be covered up, I guess, when you build a seat back here or something. It does charge. A little roll bar mounted there. You can see all the fiberglass is real good on this thing. I think these things is kind of rare is what I've been told. Oh, this thing's got some kind of set up here to, I don't know if you can see it or not, raise and lower the front axle. It could be raised up just a tad. I like it sitting real low like that, but sometimes you turn in a place where it dips, these tires will touch your fenders a tad, not bad. Headlights got a little rust on them, a whole lot of rust there, but we kind of like rat rod stuff around here. Old school gasher there. But that's what we like, so that's why I just left it like that. I figured if I painted it red, somebody would want it blue, or if I painted it white, they'd want it black. So left it like there. You can finish it the way you want to. It's got some pretty nice exhaust and stuff on it. I got a little cover that goes over that. This deal there. Let's see, most of the time this thing will fire right up when you just turn the key. Like I say, it ain't been started since Sunday, so let's see what it does. Go for a little test ride in this thing. I don't know, I might better stick a tag on it. Go out on the road, let's get a tag in here. Stick this on there somewhere. About getting in here. The emergency brake does work good on this thing. That's the road here. The speedometer does work in it. Don't know how accurate it is. I forgot to mention Snow's garage there. That kind of remind me. Stopped and give my buddy a ride in this thing. We put him in the back. I think he weighs 300 pounds, and there's another one in the front here. When you get on it, kind of hard. Clutch is a little bit weak with a lot of weight in it, so. That clutch deal there, it's about a probably 30-minute job. 4 bolts hold this motor on. The wires just unhooked. You unhook the throttle cable. That's about it. Set it right off. I don't think the clutch would be too expensive with these. It rides fine, you and your girls, whenever you want to ride a couple of people with just normal driving. But like I say, if you want to do any hard running with it, it's going to need a clutch. Driving the wheel, no weights on the wheels, like where they have been balanced, it's been stuck on brakes is good on this thing. It does have disc brakes on the front. I guess that's probably half, I don't know. All that stuff was new when the guy started building this thing. Like I say, we pulled a lot of old rat rod stuff. And this thing probably ain't got 25 miles on it since it's been rebuilt. Spins pretty good in that wet grass. Wet grass, slick tires. They got good tread, but they ain't no rough tread. Like I said, we pulled some old rat rod stuff here. That's what we really like. That's why I'm getting rid of this thing. Probably Find another old rat rod or something. Let's get a little shot here. Metals and stuff. Floorboard is real good, and like I say, I guess they're new. See if I can see got disc brake stuff back in there. You can see. Got to mention that little grass under that there spinning around. Like I say, it's just a fun little old piece. Tires on it. Yeah, we throw a little grass around on it. Well, that's a test run there. Anchor it up there, get you a little bigger view. Like I say, it's a fun little piece. Got any questions, you can call me. I'll put my number on the ad there on eBay. And like I say, I wished I could tell you more about these, but we're more into the GM wrap rod stuff. I build big block Chevrolets, and I'd never fool with a Volkswagen, but I was told this engine was professionally built and it runs real well. That electric choke there on the side, I guess. That's where we put the fuel in there. Like I say, it needs cleaned up. Look, tail light cracked there. I think the other one's cracked too. Cracked place in it. Be a fun little project to finish if you like these things. Like I say, it's kind of rare. It does get to attention. We did drive it to a cruise in on Main Street here in town. Car show they had. It gets the attention. I was kind of wanting to put a little top on it. I've seen them on the line with a top that comes up back here all the way over to the windshield. So I guess there's all kind of stuff you can do to it. Like I say, there it is. Hope I made you some good footage of it.